Hey, my enemy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I got a new camera. I just tried it out on your mom last night. She really looked good on it. She say anything about it to you, Angry? Hey, Jackie. Hey, Frisky. It's a nice day here for November. Yeah. Well, you're not. That's not your real mom. I'm talking about your real mother. Check your birth certificate. You're confused. How you doing, Jackie? Daisy's good. She pee-peed on the floor last night, though. The sun is bright today. Oh, you got that right. What's that, Mark? Oh yeah, those videos are edited and re-uploaded because you can't have any drug talk in them anymore. Which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it is. I mean, I kind of get why they do it. They just have no, you can police racism and vulgarity and all that shit, but it's hard to police, hard to tag a video uh, for just general conversations. See, in the old days, if it was in the context of, like a documentary, I'm not saying my interviews are documentaries, but, you're asking people how they got there, why they can't leave, what they do, what they're on, that kind of thing. It was cool, and evidently enough of the digital advertisers complained. So they put the onus on people like me. It's like, look, you can upload these videos, but you're not going to be able to make any money on them. And so now you kind of police your own content before you upload it. And believe me, if there's a difference in getting paid and not getting paid, I would rather get paid. At least it pays my expenses. I'm still in the hole on YouTube, but I'm not complaining. If you look at when I started and expenses and all that kind of stuff, and that's not even counting my time. But they put ads on videos now, even if you're not monetized. So, I mean, if they're using your content, why shouldn't the creator get some of it, right? So that's my attitude on it. Yeah, but it is a private platform, and if they said we don't want you uploading videos, and that's exactly what they said. I wish they would have been straighter about it. I wish they'd have just sent out an email and said, "Hey, look, we know we recommended your videos, and you got viral videos because of what we did, but we're not doing that anymore. As a matter of fact, we don't want you uploading videos like that any longer." But they didn't. What they'll do is just start cherry picking, and you're trying to figure out what you did wrong, and they won't tell you. And then after about 9 months or a year of trying to figure out what's different now than what was happening then, and you put two and two together and you realize what happened. It's like you're cutting into our financial piece of the pie with people don't like your videos, and we don't want you doing this anymore. And from now on, if you do it, you can just kiss any kind of funding uh, away. She was misleading people, saying she was in rehab when she wasn't. She'd go on and say that her life was threatened, and she'd tell people that she wanted to get a room away from where she was living. So somebody would pay for that. But what they didn't realize is that there were 35 guys paying for it. So when the video was uploaded, every single guy out there that paid for this room thought it was them. And once I got wind of that, I just took down all her videos and didn't have anything to do with her. It is, but it is. But if you consider YouTube uh, a money-making business, I mean, it's up to them how they want to do it. And, when you sign on, either you agree to the rules or you can go someplace else. And that's basically what it's come down to. But the truth of the matter is there's YouTube and nothing else. There is no place to go like YouTube. It's just, that's the way it is. And it seems like any place that's started out didn't last long. And I mean, their search engines are great. I mean, some of the luster's worn off, but I'm still grateful to have it and like it. It's just, like anybody that gets dinged at a 90% of what they were getting, it's disappointing, particularly when you didn't violate any of the rules when the videos were originally uploaded. No, not worth a shit. See, that's their comeback. I mean, they're smart people that own YouTube, right? So what they'll say to you is, you'll get the yellow dollar sign. See, and I've mentioned this a lot of times. People on the outside don't realize what kind of reimbursement somebody gets. Social Blade can't tell you that. All a Social Blade can tell you is how many views and how many subscribers. That's it. They don't know they don't know if you're demonetized. They don't know if you got the yellow dollar sign. They don't know any of that. So, their information really isn't accurate. But what they'll do is like, hey, why are you guys promoting these videos now? You don't do it anymore. And they said, don't worry, your income is still available through YouTube Premium members. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the difference between, going to the moon in a rocket ship and flying a Cessna 150. What they don't tell you, and you learn yourself when you go and you research it, is there's 20 million subscribers to the premium service. That's nothing. It's hard enough to get people to watch a video when you're appealing to the whole world. So $20 million, you can just throw the money right out the window. And I don't know what the stats are on that, but I'll probably never be privy to it. But it wouldn't surprise me if there were less than 20 people that were premium members that watched my videos. So it's effectively demonetized you. Hey, Philip. Yeah, I mean, I know, like with, there's people that with drug problems. Drug addicts need drug money. I mean, it's the way it is. I mean, if there's a better outcome, I'm all for it. It's not a perfect scenario. If you do this kind of thing, you're going to catch bullshit from all angles all the time. Whether you help them, whether you don't. Most of these clowns don't really even understand, number one, consent, which I know the case law on, at least the current case law nationally and state by state, most of the states anyway. And the same thing with enabling. They just don't get what enabling is. They hear it, they listen to somebody say it on a talk show, so they repeat it because they think that everything that someone does for someone that happens to be addicted to drugs uh, fits the enabling category, and it does not. But more and more, I just tell these people to take a hike, or I block them right out of the chute because I'm just not going to allow that dialogue. I know, like I posted a video last night, a short video, where I don't want people commenting on people's looks anymore. They look 20 years older now. Somebody will say they're 32. They'll say they look 62. I'm canning all that stuff. And I will never let those people back on again. Hey, David. Yeah, I looked at some of those other YouTube competitors before, and believe me, it's like Walmart in the corner store. It's like nothing. They're they lend themselves to gaming. The search engines are crappy. You got to pay them. I mean, if I had the amount of videos anywhere that I have on YouTube, I'd probably be 8 grand a month. So that's why I'm still happy about YouTube, but not as happy. Yeah, but it has changed a lot. I mean, now you only get. I don't really care about this as much, to tell you the truth. I mean, I've never told anybody to like, subscribe, share it on that bullshit. So, I mean, I would rather have people interested than not, but I'm not going to jump through any hoops because of it. You know what I mean? But now you only get 3 notifications, which I'm not so sure I don't want to say being untruthful about, but it's not accurate because there's days that I haven't uploaded anything. Now they say you only get 3 uploads for people to be notified, but I don't believe that because there's been times where I haven't uploaded anything in 3 or 4 days and people still don't know when I come on live. I think, if I had to guess, I think I'm kind of on their shit list because they probably got a lot of that. I got coded along the way. It happened about 4 months ago. If you can see my views went way down, it's because they don't want to send traffic my way anymore. You're not going to see interviews with people on videos that went viral before on your recommended list because they don't want that kind of stuff promoted any longer. Hey, Mark. Yeah, there's just a lot of ignorant people on YouTube. I mean, it doesn't exactly attract a lot of intellectuals. They like to cause trouble. I mean, look at the channels, these hate channels out there, and these stalking channels. That's one big beef I have with YouTube. I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with right or wrong. It has to do with how much money they make. Because if it was linked to being right or wrong, they wouldn't allow everybody to go on and create hater channels, stalker channels, make videos about me being a rapist and a serial killer and all this bullshit, and not do anything about it at all. So, the cat's out of the bag on that one. It isn't like uh, any kind of moral interpretation of right or wrong. It's all related to income. What's strange is that it's stricter than in television because any of the videos that I do, minus like maybe dirty language, it's not promoting drugs. It's not saying drugs are a good idea. It's just in the context of an interview with someone that happens to be out there. Hey, Blue. So what are you going to do? I'm kind of burnt out about YouTube anyway because it really is kind of like taking my enthusiasm away. Oh, really, Philip? Yeah, I mean, when you consider what that FDDR does and the impact they have on a community, you talk about unsung heroes. I mean, they subjected themselves to COVID and getting robbed in the places they travel. and nobody really gives them the kind of accolades they deserve. They're good people. That's how the world is, though, nowadays, you know? Yeah, I took Daisy for a walk. Yeah, I uploaded a little video about it. Yep. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do. I got kind of a scratchy throat. You know that guy I know, this brother got killed a couple weeks ago? So I go on YouTube, and they're Christians, and I figured I'd buy him and his mother a copy of C.S. Lewis. It's about grieving. So I get a hold of somebody on eBay, tell him what do I need to do to get both books sent to his mother's house, because he's going to be in that town for the funeral and everything. Oh yeah, no problem. Let her know. So pay for them, and then she'll get a hold of me. So I paid for them. She got a hold of me. I explained the whole thing to her, what address I wanted them to go to. Today I checked my mail and I got one of these damn books in my mailbox, the exact opposite of what I didn't want. So I emailed this idiot an email, and like, what is going? Why is this here? I mean, do I owe you for another copy? Did you send two to her like you were supposed to, and an extra one to me that I shouldn't have got and didn't pay for? It just seems impossible to get even the simplest things done right anymore. Nobody listens. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was today. Yeah. Yeah, she's a little perkier. I think part of it today was she peed on the floor last night, and she knows that's going to be an ass chewing. I knew when she doesn't follow me downstairs in the morning, that's probably what happened, but she didn't do it where she normally does today. Oh, yeah, you can't get anything done, man. I mean, staffing places is like almost impossible. So I get up this morning, I go to brush my teeth, I drop my glasses and break them right in half. No, I don't know what I think she eats. I give her too many of those salty treats at night, and she drinks water. And by the time I go to bed, and read and stay up and dick around YouTube and answer questions, it's too much time between when she last went out. I don't. If she didn't eat those things that late, I don't think it'd be an issue. So I think I'm gonna quit giving them to her later in the evening. See if that works. Oh, did you? She went for a good little walk today. It was a really nice day out today. Yeah, Daisy's like that too. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Yeah, Daisy's like that too. These people, I used to actually hang around with these people quite a bit, and it just kind of like drifted off. That owns this Tim Hortons. The brother died 2 years ago, and they've got like five of these, including this one. Tim Hortons really doesn't do too well in the U.S., and they're my age, and I bet they'd give anything to not have these places. I don't think you could sell them because I don't think they do well enough, and staffing them is just like a constant nightmare. They haven't even opened up the lobby in any of them. It's all to go type stuff, which would seem to me like it would cut into part of your business. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're not missing much. I mean, I think, you know, almost every coffee shop I go to is better. I mean, they just seem to, it's a bad business model for Michigan and other places, evidently, because they're not doing too well. Taos, where I go and get those videos along the lake, That corporate store closed last year. It's all the names stripped off it, and that wasn't even very old. Maybe 3 years, brand new, everything. Yeah, I'll get out to Port Huron. Yeah, I'll get out there. I was there probably a couple months ago. There's not a lot for me to do in Port Huron. I can watch the freighters in better places. You're closer. I do like looking at that, whatever that company is across the river. When it's lit up at night, it's kind of cool to photograph, but there's nothing to do in Port Huron other than that. Oh, good for you, Jackie. But I definitely will get out to Port Huron, yep. If you send me an email, I'll text you when I'm coming out there next time. It's the same distance for me to go to Port Huron as it is to go to Detroit. Yep. I'm curious how I know it was dead here over the last weekend. You never know up here, or deer season. I guess it is rifle hunting season now. But you just don't see the people out like you used to. Well, happy birthday, Jackie. Michigan's going to get absolutely slaughtered. Yeah, happy birthday. Hey, Lorna. It's a nice day, yeah. Good, Susie. How you doing? No, they definitely are going to get killed for sure. You want me to give you my prediction? I think they're going to lose 60-7. Look what Michigan State did to them. Look what happened to Ohio State and Michigan State, 55-7, and Michigan State had beaten Michigan already, and Ohio State put in their second stringers at halftime. So just think if they'd have kept in the first stringers, they could have beat them 75-7. No, I haven't lately, Lisa. No. No, that's true, but I mean, if you saw what happened to State, I mean, the Big Ten is nothing anymore. It's the mediocre 14. So, I mean, losing to Michigan State, and you look at what Ohio State did to them last week, the writing's on the wall. Okay, Tammy. Oh, you're on Woodward Avenue. Okay, good. Woodward and what? No, I looked on the internet today. I didn't. I did not. You know, there's a guy up there. I think it's Camera Crusaders. They seem okay. I was on their radio show about 5 years ago, but I've seen them take pictures of like girls up there around where Melissa was when they're like high and stuff, like it's funny or something. And somebody sent me some photos last night of Melissa that were on a Facebook, and I bet it was their Facebook. I don't know that for sure. But it always shows like the girls in like a demeaning, embarrassing kind of way. And I've just kind of gotten turned off on them. All right, have a good day, Lisa. Oh, Woodward and Six, okay. How's that area doing up around there? I used to go to that Powerhouse gym once in a while. You know where that's at? The Davishes owned it. I think Will is still alive. I know Norm died, and that kid went to prison for a long time. For a while, they were doing pretty good on licensing. There's his daughter, too, that was kind of head, but it seems like that Powerhouse kind of, a lot of them went out of business. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh, is it really? Oh, okay. I was in there one time when Hector Camacho got into a fight with a guy. Met Ron Love there. Okay. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. That sounds good. Usually I take off, at spur of the moment type stuff. Yeah, I mean, that neighborhood, at least as long as I've been alive, has always been kind of rough. I wonder how but it's good to know that Powerhouse is still in business. But almost all of the ones that I know, even in Florida, they opened a huge facility when I was down in Florida, like 93. And I know that big, huge place went out of business. Did you happen to know any of them, by the way, the Davises? I think the daughter's name was Crystal Davish. I'll look them up when I'm done here today and see how they're doing. They actually had a magazine for a while and a big apparel place. Samir Banut was Mr. Olympia. He worked out at Powerhouse too. Samir Banut was his name. Hey, not good. Yeah, great bodybuilder, sure was. Yep, he worked out at Powerhouse. Oh, okay. Anybody ride that stupid train thing that goes up and down Woodward? Is that even used? Yeah, Q line. Yeah. No, Detroit's famous for that. People mover too. Yeah, that bodybuilder building stuff seems like it's on the back burner now. It doesn't seem like it garners that much interest. I noticed yesterday there was an article about Arnold Schwarzenegger's illegitimate kid, the one he had from the maid. I guess he's doing some weightlifting, but it's not definitely. He's definitely no Arnold Schwarzenegger. The dad probably told him to stay off the roids. I wonder if Arnold's in talks to that mom or not. Oh, seriously, Lady Light, no kidding, huh? That's right, Jackie. That's right, Jackie. I'm surprised, although Arnold has had some heart operations. And you put Franco Colombo, he's dead. I'm surprised Lou Ferrigno's still alive, too. I mean, those guys, I think they were supervised, you know, drug regimens, as opposed to like a Lyle Alzado that was, meeting people out in the back of a veterinarian clinic. You look at the facial features of Sly Stallone, and he's been caught with it before, a human growth hormone. And he looks like a perfect poster child for human growth hormone. Yeah, they sure do. Pro wrestlers. Yep. Oh, do you really, Philip? Is that congenital or from smoking or eating a lot of meat or what? Yeah, pro wrestlers. Randy Savage. Same Kimbo Slice. I see this, what's his face, too? This Kylie or Kaylee Muscle or whatever his name is. I see he's in the hospital with heart problems. Yeah, enlarged hearts, that's right. Kylie Muscle, I think his name is. Kaylee Muscle. Yep. That's Daisy Muscle. I'll get her on some steroids. Oh, okay, Philip. Yeah, that's right, my enemy. Got a pretty good wind coming out of the northwest today. It's real dry out. I've never had chapped lips. Can you believe that? And I've never had a headache. I've had every other damn thing in the world, but never had chapped lips and never had a headache. Yeah, Chris Benoit. Yeah, that's right, Bob. Really, Adrian? Yeah, Chris Benoit. Yeah. There's been quite a few guys that freaked out that were doing those drugs. Yeah. Yeah, it's normal, Lady Light. Yep. Lady Light, how are those businesses that those all those new businesses that they set up along where that queue line goes? Are they hanging in there or not? Is that Texas de Brazil Steakhouse still down there at the foot of Woodward? Yeah, I'm up in West Branch, Susie. Yeah, it's true. Yep. Yeah, a little bit. Not that much, Evil. Maybe a mile. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I'm going to go in and get a couple lottery tickets. Poor man's tax. I'll be on later tonight and go home and upload some videos. If you've been around a while, don't watch them because you've seen them before. All it is the same video uploaded without the drug talk. Oh, okay, Lady Light. Yeah, it's cold here too, Susie. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day today. Goodbye, Lorna. Lorna Doone. All right, Bob. Yeah, take care. Yep. See you, Frisky. See you, Blue. Bye, Jackie. I hate to rain on your parade, but just take a hidden whiskey bottle of the game. You're gonna need it. See you, Adrian. Bye, not nothing. Bye, Lady Light. Yeah, I hate to say that. I hope for your sake they win. Thank you, Donna.